Hello, Daily Tech here, and today I will give you some thoughts and impressions along with a full review of the Samsung Gear VR. So I realize the Gear VR has been out for about a year now. However, I still see written all over the place people asking, why is it so much more money? Why is it so different? And does it really make a big deal about all of the extra features they claim they have? And I guess in short, my answer is yeah, it does. So for starters, I'm going to talk a little bit about why it's different than other cardboard headsets and what kind of sets it apart from the rest. Few of the extra features it has is, for one, it's got a trackpad on the side that's built in. It's also got a volume control built right onto the headset. And you also have a back button that's linked to your normal back button on your phone. Inside the headset, it's more than just plastic and lenses. The Gear VR has sensors built inside that work with your phone. This is part of the reason why it's only compatible with certain Samsung phones. Another neat little feature is that there's a sensor built into the front as well. Now this sensor is going to detect if you're wearing the headset or if you've got it taken off in order to turn your phone off and conserve a little bit of battery life. I found that pretty handy while using it. Lastly, it uses the Oculus Store for all of its content. That paired along with the Oculus home screen, it really makes quite a nice experience. Now let's take a look at the hardware a little bit more close up. The construction of the Gear VR is pretty standard. It's got about the same look and feel as other cardboard headsets that I've used. You'll see on here there's some basic straps. One that's the thicker one that goes around the back of your head, and then a bit of a smaller one that goes over the top for stability. They're not the most comfortable things in the world, but I have felt a lot worse. But I mean, this part here, I felt like they could have made a bit of an improvement on it. Now you've probably noticed that I do have some Velcro stuck to the top and also to the side of it. These are for different mods that I've done for attaching different things. I have another video for what these are all about, so if you want to check it out, just click here. One of the other mods that I've done here is inside the faceplate, and that's also covered in the video. I've added a little bit of a fan inside the faceplate, but this plate itself is really of no use when you're using it. Mainly it's meant for aesthetics and just kind of storage to protect a little bit when you're done using it. So during any kind of use, you can just put that off to the side. On the bottom, you're going to see a USB charging port. Now, I want to stress that it's only a USB charging port. There is no data on here, and if you do plan on using this tethered to your computer, this port won't do it. Again, in my other videos, I have shown me demoing this using RiftCat to play Steam VR games on my computer, but unfortunately, this can't be used, so it has to be done Wi-Fi that way. But if you are just looking to charge your phone and also keep the sensors powered, this port is really handy to use. Now on the top, you're going to see a little dial. All this does is it just brings the phone out further and closer to your face. So I'll see if I can show you an angle here that might demo that. Alright, you can kind of see it coming out on the corner here. And that just helps to adjust, for any kind of vision. It just helps to sharpen up the picture if you're having any kind of issues with it. Again, on the bottom, there is a big cutout here for your nose. This has been one of the best ones that I've seen yet, and actually my nose doesn't touch it at all while using it. So I think this one is actually really well thought out and properly designed. Looking at the side of the headset, this is where you find the touchpad, the back button, and the volume. The touchpad is gesture control, so you can swipe up, swipe forwards and backwards. The back button is going to bring you back generally to the Oculus Store. And the volume is right here. Now this just connects to your regular phone volume, and it just adjusts it and has a little visual inside showing that. Now to speak to the performance on this, in comparison to the other cardboard headsets that I've used, this is really no comparison at all. That's partly in thanks to the trackpad that's on the side and how easy it is to navigate through the home screen using it, but most importantly, it's the sensors that are built in here. They give you a huge sense of immersion, and it really feels much different than anything that other cardboard-based headsets I've tested out in the past. As far as the picture quality goes, it is quite nice, but I wouldn't say it's really a whole lot ahead of the other headsets. The field of view, though, is a little bit bigger than most that I've tried that do claim to have a little larger field of view. This one does claim a 96 degree. I've tried other ones that claim for 120, and I can tell you right now this does have a lot more. So try not to let that fool you too much. At the end of the day, if you have a Samsung phone already that is compatible with this, I think it's a really great purchase and it's going to give you the best experience possible. If you don't have the phone already, definitely at that point it's not worth racing out to go get a phone to work with this. You might as well just spend your money on an Oculus for probably not a whole lot much more. So if you enjoyed this video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll have more videos coming out on reviews, demos, and tutorials. Thanks.